King of the slick talk. Hey, call me Lord of the Chain, God of the wristwatch. Fashion be your movie.
But did
You
you,
was
you watch?
watching Belly?
Did you watch Snake versus Tay Roc?
Ah, yes, I fell asleep to it. No disrespect to them too, because oh my god,
You
they
just on
were
a different
go.
time. That's for
Yeah, yeah,
anybody who
yeah.
don't know. London time is 5 hours off from ours. You know what I mean? So definitely respect. But we
And
gonna
it's
talk
2
about it
a.m.
though.
here. It's 2 a.m. here. I start, so and I wanted to watch it when it dropped, and then URL took it down. So I had to wait, and then it was bedtime. So
Yeah. We got the Black Barbie in the building. That's
hey
Monty if you
y'all.
don't know. You know what I mean? So
What's up,
listen,
Moni?
Tay
Hey
Roc
sweetheart.
versus Snake Eyes went down outside the first official outside main event. Salute to that because they broke a new staple on URL if they continue to do it. And it was a great battle. After the battle, everybody heard 3-0, 3-0, you know what I mean? Snake Eyes was confident that they was going to see something different on the camera. So the question is, did we? I'm going to kick it to whoever want to go first. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go first.
All
I'm
right,
going
man.
to feed off y'all.
I
Listen,
can go
oh, go ahead, Jen. Go ahead.
gunsmith. All
Ladies
right,
first,
I'll
since
go
you got
first
the
because I
bill.
can't. I can't call it because I haven't finished it. But what I can say, my takeaway from about, I don't know, a minute, maybe 2 minutes into that battle, I was thinking I would have sold my child almost to be in that room because the tension was thicker than proverbial German guard dogs. Oh my God. Like at home,
I like
I
that.
could feel it. I was at home, like tense, like literally my skin pricking because it's like, what's going to happen? Because
Shout out to Snake Eyes.
something
Shout out to Snake
has
Eyes'
to
brother. He
happen.
was setting the tone in that bitch.
Was that Snake Eyes brother?
That's
Well,
his,
he
that's
said
his,
he
that's
was
his,
his brother, and he
that's
was
his blood
feeling
brother.
them,
They did an
them, yeah,
interview.
them.
They did an
We
interview the
grew
next
up
Oh,
day.
like this.
They did an interview the next day, and he was coming out the building. He was like, "No, this is my real life blood brother, like same
hey
parents and
man,
shit."
listen, that's the same dude that was heckling us when Snake Eyes battled my brother back in the day. So I understand that when you in a whole
You a
different
petty? Why
scene.
you bringing up old shit, man? Yeah, that's that same nigga, man. Matter of fact,
Nah, but
I've
listen,
been meant to
shout,
find that.
nah, shout out to him though. That's how you spoke. I didn't know that was his
No, that's a
blood
fact.
brother
That's
though.
a blood brother. He said, right.
Yeah, no, he was kind of really feeling them. I grew up like this type bars, but just the way Snake was roughing up Tay Roc, like there was no need for all them close quarters shove. Like he's bumping it, not Ace mean shoulder bump, but he's nudging him hard when he's got no need to, and he's putting extra puh in the. So, like,
Extra, put a little extra put in that shit.
he
Extra
really did, and you
P's and
like,
F's.
and Tay Roc is just there, like absorbing it all, absorbing it all. The goat hasn't said a word, not one word. Every now and again, he casts a wry smile. He lets you know, I'm, like that's what that smile says to me every time. Certain times, it's like he looks like he's feeling a little, like I wanna. And then other times he smiles. And then when he comes out in that first round, you can see why he was just up there smiling. He was, he comes out, he's got a strong round, strong opening round. He's bombing on, and he's coming back with the aggression. His puh in that was even more like, I've never heard that word enunciated so well every time. Like it was just obvious
Oh,
something was going to happen. I didn't even get to the thing, but what it was, like, such an exchange. It was a great matchup. Like, styles make fights, right? And Snake I don't think Snake, from what I watched, Snake hadn't reached the bar that Tay Roc had. With the impact in what he was saying, Snake hadn't got there, in my opinion, yet. So if it carried on that way, for me, Rock gets it. But obviously, I've got a lot to see. But that was my takeaways. Great battle to watch. Great,
yeah.
thrilling battle, man. Thrilling battle. That setting as well looked so good on cam.
Yeah, find my good
Shout
boy.
out to Tay Roc and Snake Eyes, man. Fire battle. Uh, everything Jim was saying, man. Snake came out the gate gunning, Slim, like extra aggressive, extra P's, F's, and S's and H's, heavily pronounced. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Rock for maintaining his level of professionalism because he knew that when it was his turn, he was going to turn up every moment he could. I think Tay Roc might have the best ad libs in the game right now because for him to call that man a a pussy 37 times and then still get back into his round. You know what I'm saying? His memory is impeccable at that point. But as far as the battle, man, I got Rock 2-1. I feel like Snake Eyes first round was crazy. Rock second round, was it Rock first round or second round that felt kind of short though? I think he just said that's light and he just kind of like ended his round, but you know what I'm saying? He made up for it completely, definitely in his third though, man. Like he had to bring so many lines back in that third. He went crazy in that third. Rock third was like Big K first damn near. You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
Shout out to that battle, man. Super duper replay value. The energy was there, the vibe was there, the look was there, the almost fight was there. You know what I'm saying? It's like it ain't real and it ain't authentic if it ain't an almost fight sometimes. I don't wish that on no event, but you know Rock, you know Snake. So they got history anyway. So Rock 2-1 though, without being long with it. I love that battle. I'm gonna watch it 27 more times tonight.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna keep it real, man. I'm gonna keep it real, man. I watched that first round and was like, hold up. I thought they were screaming 30 in the building. Snake Eyes probably got that first round, man.
Yeah.
Snake Eyes probably got that first round. I think that Snake did enough, like everything from the performance, aggression, this, that, and the other. Snake Eyes did everything kind of right in the first, and it wasn't his best round, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I think his third might have been better than his first, to be honest, but Rock's third just kind of felt, and it must be the round you talking about, it kind of felt short or light. He wasn't really not saying nothing, but it took him being Tay Roc. It took him a second to really get a reaction in the first. Like, he was saying some shit, but it was like he was spacing it out for a second, like he was still trying to find his rhythm and shit. And then when he finally started cooking, he really did start cooking. You know what I mean? It's like, Tay Roc, how do you feel about Snake Eyes? He's a one-eyed bitch. You are a one-eyed bitch. Hey, brother, he is a one-eyed bitch. Hey, yo, he is a one-eyed bitch. Like, it was that, now that, and Snake Eyes respect, because I'm definitely not saying that about you. I'm repeating Tay Roc. But, you know what I mean? That once he started to get his ad-libs on, he really started to find himself. I mean, you know, he's Tay Roc, but, but at the end of the day, I think it just took a little second, whereas I feel like Snake opened up on fire, got physical. Now, this is the thing. This is the thing. At the very end of Rock's second, you know what I mean? I feel like Rock, which one? Was it at the end of Rock's second when that shit happened? Or at the end of Snake Eye? When the brothers got into it?
I think it was at the end of Rock's second. Because Snake first round was Jai Long. You know what I'm saying? So, and he got. I feel like
at the beginning of Snake Eyes second, something happened to where it was at the end of Snake's second. Something happened to where his energy got thrown off too.
End of Snake's second, okay.
You could kind of tell. I mean, that was later in the battle, but you could tell after the little situation. But Snake had to tell his brother calm down.
He told him chill out.
Yeah, man. So at the end,
he told him that in the first.
He told him that in the first, and his brother said, "Man, he yelled it again, like fuck it." But once Rock and the brother got kind of into it, when Twerk got involved, Snake Eyes lost some energy with his rapping and shit too. You know what I mean? But I gave Rock the second clear, and the problem is Snake Eyes did too. He said way too clearly that it was 1-1 going into the third. You know what I mean? He said too many times, I won the first and third. But I'm here to tell you, Snake Eyes, you did not win that third. The problem was he said it too early. He didn't know Rock was about to heat up like that in the third. I think Snake Eyes' third was better than his first, like I said. His third was fire. And Rock maybe didn't start off. He didn't realize Rock was going to heat up like that. But by the time Rock got into that motherfucking 2.5 minutes, all rhyming the same shit and just flipping that shit and flipping it back over and flipping it back over, by the end of that, Snake had to realize he lost that third. So if you already publicly said Rock got the second, then even he know that it's probably 2-1 Tay Roc, no matter what. You know what I mean? Now the 3-0 shit, I think that's just because it was momentum in the building. You know what I mean? The little commotion basically made you feel like you had to pick a side. You know what I mean? He got into it with Nunu. He was getting into it with Tay Roc. Twerk getting involved. So it's like, okay, well, it's kind of, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You kind of feel like you got to pick a side. Nigga screaming 3-0 over there. I'm going to go with the 3-0s. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm a real nigga. I'm a Maryland nigga, so, you know, I got big love for Rock, and I don't got no reason to lie for Snake Eyes, but it's 2-1. and it definitely wasn't like the body that people were saying. It was a good ass fucking battle. I saw Tay Roc give Snake Eyez props on Twitter and say Snake was wilding. That's Roc acknowledging it as well. So yeah, I mean, like supporters don't always have to like bash the shit out of nigga just to say another nigga won. You know what I mean?
And you know what? Roc was real adamant about making sure they dapped it up at the end too.
Yo, I'm glad you said that, Spiff. Exactly, because when Jen was talking about how physical it was at the beginning, how Roc was kind of just chilling, right? I didn't want to cut her off or whatever, but I made a mental note to remind myself of that, because it's almost like they spoke before, like, yo, we're gonna go in here, we're gonna put on this show how we supposed to put on this show. You know what I mean? But after it's all love. It's not serious, nothing. This what we gonna do. We gonna give them, because at the end of the day, me and Snake Eyez got physical. He shoulder bumped me. I shoulder bumped that nigga into the motherfucking light. You know what I mean? I called Tony Bro a bitch. They didn't like that shit for real. They was in the spaces like, yo, but you ain't had to call Tony Bro a bitch though. You know what I mean? Like, what's up with that? You know what I mean? What's up with that? I'm like, oh, the nigga gave him the check-in. Like, that niggas, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's beautiful when the two niggas who went to war can shake hands and move on. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not beautiful that the culture can't do the same sometimes. You know what I mean? Only thing you got to pick is a winner, not a fucking loser.
Yeah. Sometimes the culture just wants to be such what's a good way of saying dick rider?
Shut it
I can't think of one, but
just like that.
Like, they're so invested in their battle and so invested in the fight, and you know, love the supporters, love everyone who supports, but you don't always have to be so invested in the fight once the fight is done.
Yeah.
Like, when you see your, you know, idol giving props to the opponent, that's your cue to fall back. Like, you don't have to be so nasty.
Because Roc made sure that he was like, yo, fam. He hit him like 6 times. He gave him a 3.
Yeah, he was like,
that nigga gave him a repeat. That nigga said, pop, pop, pop. Fam, pop, pop, pop. You know what I mean? Like, no, we're gonna shake hands. That's what's gonna happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and they called each other the equal amount of P's and B's and ABCs, and now, you know what I mean?
All the letters.
You feel me? It is what it is. Good ass fucking battle. Y'all did what y'all supposed to do. In that small room, y'all did what all y'all could do if the space allowed. Both of y'all perform on big stages, and you know what I mean, to make that small room have the feeling of a big stage. I heard Jen, she just said that she would sell her son to be in that room. If he wasn't grown, I would call CPS. But listen,
she said almost.
It was that good. Jen lying. She didn't even trade her sleep for the damn battle. She went to bed.
I know bullshit. She wouldn't sell her sleep.
No, I was so tired. I'd been going like, I don't know, 19, 20 hours by that point, but I'm definitely going to go and check it back out, because it was one of those ones, man. It just gave you that feel that battles are supposed to give you.
Hell yeah, Miss Tot in the building. I don't know if I shouted you out, you know what I mean? Tone Bro and Twerk versus Snake was a classic.
That's crazy.
Yo, let's go.
King of the slick top. Hey, call me Lord of the Chain, God of the wristwatch. Fashion be your movie, I'm